guys, I'm gonna make some Christmas desserts. I'm making a trifle as well as an ambrosia. So I have most of the ingredients out. I've just got the one I forgot. I always forget something. Can't make ambrosia without yogurt. So I'm going to show you the ingredients. There are some things that are for both. So for the ambrosia, yogurt, whipped cream, which I'll whip later. Couldn't get fresh, so I got frozen strawberries, which I'm going to cook, which I'm also going to use for the trifle. Some raspberries and blueberries, marshmallows, chocolate chips, and some sprinkles. So for the trifle, got jam roll. If you can't get a jam roll, just get a sponge and put jam in between and cut it up because the jam's great. I'm going to put some fruit, use some of the strawberries, jelly. I've got a strawberry and a raspberry because I couldn't decide. I'm going to make a custard, so I've got good old Edmund's custard powder, the best. And I'm going to make it a vanilla custard, so I've got some decent vanilla essence. And it's chopped off with whipped cream and sprinkles. So first thing I'm going to do is cook off the strawberries. So when you buy frozen, there has been a lot of news stories lately in New Zealand about ones that people have got sick from. So they tell you to always, oh, here's my secret ingredient. I'm getting distracted like usual. So I'm just going to get a pot and cook it. So you can see. So I'm just getting a pot so I can cook down some strawberries just to make sure that they're safe to eat. When you buy fresh, you wash them anyway. This is effectively the same thing. It's just heating them. And while they cool, I'll start the trifle part. So you'll get to see all steps of the process of doing 2 Christmas desserts. Once I can open this silly packet. I'll just get the scissors. Childproof is also Natasha-proof. So I went for the organic kind. And just gonna heat them up. I'm not gonna add anything to them. I'm just gonna let them cook for a bit. And while I do that, I'm gonna do some other stuff. So this is the bowl I'm gonna use for the trifle, and these are the 2 bowls I'm using for the ambrosia. So thinking, what should I do first? Oh, this is cooking. Well, the trifle was the bit that you have to do in stages, so what I might do is start with, so you're going to move around a lot in this episode because I'm doing so many things. Okay. So first, drain the fruit because some of that fruit's going to go in it, so. I keep it and drink it because it's in juice and it's yum. So I'll get one of my nice mugs. Usually at home my dad would drink it, even if it was like canned peaches or something. So I'm feeding 11 people this Christmas because in my family no one should be alone at Christmas. So here's one. Just putting this here. Trying to make it so you can see, but not exactly the best camera person, but I'm trying. These are cooking down. Just going to get a wooden spoon to stir them. I'm putting the cans aside because you know, the environment. You could use this juice in the jelly. Some people do that. There's lots of things that you can do. Trifle is kind of traditional English and, you know, is quite good. I love a good trifle. You can put alcohol in if you want, but I've got some people coming who don't drink, so I'm being respectful of that. Just gotta wait for the strawberries, because then I do the jam roll next. So I'll slice up the jam roll so it's ready. So I had to go to Countdown to get this because some places don't do it. Because the first layer you do is fruit, jam roll, and then it is jelly. And then you do custard, cream, and topping. So that doesn't take long to set. So I'm going to put this to drink. It's a beautiful summer's day here. Just cooking them down. Half of them are for the ambrosia and the other half are for this, because I'm going to add some strawberries to make it delicious. So I got Christmas themed marshmallows, which is cool. So let's just get a knife. And then tomorrow I'm making a Christmas themed breakfast. There's panettone French toast. That's another way you can do this. You can so I'm getting distracted, you can tell. I've only had one coffee today at Christmas Eve. But yeah, you can do it with panettone, you can do it with whatever you like. You can do a chocolate sponge. I just chop it into pieces. You can just do whole layers of Swiss roll, up to you. I bought 2 just in case. So these are nearly done. Just making sure they're heated. So just heating up the strawberries just to make sure they're safe to eat. With all fruit at the moment, that's the recommendation from the Ministry of Health, because there's been some contamination issues. And I'm pretty sure this brand is really good, but I'm just being cautious. Okay. So, what are we going to do next? Let's start boiling the jug to make the jelly. Got a nice big bowl. This is going to be for my cream, because actually metal bowls are the best for whipping cream. Just grabbing another bowl. I'm probably going to use every bowl in my kitchen today. That's okay. So each jelly recipe is 2 cups. So I've got 1 raspberry and 1 strawberry. You can do one or the other. You can do anything but lime jelly, which is a crime against humanity. Again, I'm going to put these in the recycling bin. It'll be a good tidy period. So they are nice and heated. So you just heat them. Pot's a bit pinky, but that's okay. So Kiwi term for broken. In case you're wondering, just going to do half of it. And the rest will be for the ambrosia. mix it. Just add some fruit. And then, trust me, drop some. I'm gonna put the Swiss roll on. My mum's making a pav. I can make them, but definitely glad I got two because I think I need more Swiss roll. Yeah, I probably won't use a whole second one, but it needs to be the right level of. So me and my partner will probably have Swiss roll with you. For dessert. Just going to do half. Should be right. So it does compact down with the jelly going over top. Got bowls everywhere. This is going to be a long video, but a good one. And tomorrow I'll show you my panettone French toast. Just keeping my hands clean. Just going to put the Swiss roll in a bowl out of the way, but this is like a plastic trifle thing you can use. I like a nice big clear bowl myself. So you do 4 cups of hot water because each one because it's 2 cups per packet. We've got 2 in here. 3, 4. And I just put a little bit less because we don't want too much jelly. And just get my mini whisk. Just making sure it's nice and compressed down. Because we've got to fit in the custard too. So, make sure it's all stirred. Yeah. So it's not stuck on the bottom. So we want all the crystals to be nice. So let's just pour. There's this lovely pink colour. Then what we do is we put it aside to cool and then we put it in the fridge. My Christmas apron's messy already. So put it to cool a bit because you don't put something hot in the fridge, everything else will get funny. So we'll leave that while we do the whipped cream for the Ambrosia. So these are getting nice and cool. I will probably chop them up a bit. So I've just got a big 2 litre and I'm going to use half for the Ambrosia and half for the top of the, what do you call it? Trifle. Yeah. So it's 1 litre each, approx. That should be about right. So this is my secret trick to whipping cream. You can have a hand mixer, whatever you like. The easiest way I find is to use my stick blender. So try and keep all my mess contained in the sink to clean up after. But the stick blender is an amazing tool, not just for blending soups. until it goes to cream. It doesn't actually take long with this. See how half done it is already? Little bit more. Sweet. Because I'm going to be whipping cream again, I'm just going to scrape it off and put it aside to use the next one. Use my special Christmas scraper or spatula or whatever you call it. Just check, yep, so it's perfect. So now you put in the cream, not the cream, the yogurt. So I got peach and mango. Dad puts apricot, but I do it my way. So I'm going for a more tropical vibe. So I'm going to start with a 1/4 cup. So my new cup measures are cool, they're pretty colours. 1, 2, so 1/2 cup. Yeah, making a mess. Yeah. So I'll make it in this and put it in one of these. Just depends how big it is. And I'll have some yogurt for the breakfast tomorrow. Perfect. So just going to double check the level of yogurt. Yeah, it's perfect. So what we do next, you get a slotted spoon because you don't want all the juice from the strawberries. So if you were doing fresh, you just dice it up. But just going to squish it a bit so the bigger pieces. Just draining it a little bit. So I put heaps in my Ambrosia. I was just going to do strawberries, but I decided nah. So raspberries. So I'm doing a triple berry. Mix that. Look yum. Now, marshmallows, chocolate chips, and sprinkles. I got these ones because they're pretty. No other reason. That's the way I shop for everything. Hence, I had to take my dad car shopping because who knows what I would have come home with otherwise. So these ones are gluten-free, but I love the shapes and the colours. They're in Christmas tree shape. They're nice and big. You can cut them smaller if you want, but you don't have to. So there's marshmallows in there. I was going to put Christmas M&Ms, but we didn't have them, so. This is going to make enough for both those bowls from the looks of it. Chocolate. Just going to put it all in. You measure chocolate chips with your heart. These sprinkles will add a little bit of crunch and glamour because they've got pretty stuff in them. So I'm going to use about half of it, and let's just so you can do any kind of fruit. You could do tropical, you could do anything, but I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to fit it in the fridge, but we'll figure it out. So this is just my crystal bowl. See how much I can fit. Do about half. Bit more in this one. So yeah. In my family, no one is alone on Christmas. So there's a few friends coming around. So a lot of people's Christmas plans have changed with COVID and all sorts. So here we go. Ambrosia for it. Yeah. It's a Kiwi thing. I don't know if other countries do it, but so let's do the rest of it. So those two are done. I'm going to glad wrap them after. So we'll look and see if the jelly's set. Not yet, so I'll put it in the fridge while I wait. Start putting things away a bit. So now we're going to make some custard while the jelly sets. So I'm just going to put this in the fridge. Make a big batch of custard. So to rinse some bowls and do some dishes. So just cleaning up a bit so I can use this bowl again, and I'll use that one again. Nice hot water, just had jelly in it, so nice quick rinse to get all the jelly out. I think I've got another bowl I can use actually. Lucky I have 10 million bowls. I find it easier to do a big jug. Don't know about you, but getting the sugar because I forgot, like usual, I always forget something. My usual favourite brand, Pam's. So you do 2 teaspoons of custard powder to 1 of sugar. So I'm going to make a big batch. Since opening the box, good old, it's the only time I won't buy Pam's because I love the Edmonds custard powder. It's got 1 tablespoon. It's green. So 1, 2, I'm making 8. So I'm making a big batch. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 4 of sugar. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then what we do is stir. This is the one that makes a huge mess. So start off with this. So you mix it with this first, get it all smooth, and then add more milk in. You can just buy ready-made custard, but I love making it because then I can add my own flavour. If I wanted to, I could do a brandy custard. There's a look underneath. Yep, I got all the. I'm going to put some whole lot of vanilla. Just some vanilla, big splosh. The way I do it, it tastes like bought custard. Start off with this. You can add more if you need it. Just leaving this aside so I can stir, and I'm just going to put a microwave on for 2 minutes. I'm going to do 2.5 because I don't have a very strong. We have a strong microwave. Yeah. So you can use this again. It's just had whipped cream and stuff in it, so it's fine. Can rinse it if you want. I'm gonna. See, I do dishes, Dad. This is going to be a long but good video. Christmas desserts don't have to be complicated, and they don't have to take forever. Well, it's nice rinsed. Dry them. It's nothing worse than wet when you're trying to do cream. So you want the custard to be nice and thick, but not too thick. That's when we do the cream. So, just waiting for it. It's not going to be long. Check on how the jelly's going. So it was my birthday this week, so I've got a whole lot of new stuff in the kitchen. And as you can guess, it's all rainbow coloured. I love these crystal bowls. One of my friend Jono's mum got them for me last year, so I hope she sees me using them appropriately. So it did thicken a little bit. So you start with the wooden spoon and work your way up to the whisk. So just do 2.5 minute bursts. What I'll do is I'll pause until it's done. 2.5 to 3 minutes, depending on the strength of your microwave. So I'm going to do the cream while I'm waiting so that everything is all ready to go. This time, because I'm not putting a whole lot of stuff in it, I'm going to do chantilly cream, which is a little bit of icing sugar and a little bit of vanilla. Drop my whisk. Oh well. I just have to use the other one. Lucky I have like 4. I used to have a cake mixer, but it died, so now I use it's 90% there, so I'm going to add a little bit of vanilla and some icing sugar. I don't measure, just kind of chuck it in. cream's done. Always struggle to get this thingy off. Now all we gotta do is put the custard. Cool. Once it's cooked. Let's see. It's getting there. The edge is cooking. Pause it, see if that works. Let's try something. So here we go. It's all thick, too thick, but we can add milk to it. This is exactly why I didn't fill it fully up. Nice and sticky yellow. I like yellow, it's one of my two favourite colours. It's a bit more. Should be a pouring custard to consistency, but I always make it too thick. Nope. Trying to make it so you can see it. Nearly there. Might even put the rest of the cream in just a touch. Always save a little bit to put in just to make it that unctuousness. That's what we want. Oh. Now, let's give it a good stir. Nearly there. As per usual, making a huge mess. go, we finally got it. A nice, thick, but not too thick texture. So the jelly's set. You can see it's wobbly, but not too wobbly. So we pour the custard. And all you do is put the whipped cream on top and do sprinkles. So, once it's cooled, which I'll show you. So just go put this back in the fridge. So because it takes a while to set, I'll show you the finished picture as a thumbnail. All you do is put cream on top and sprinkles, but it takes a good half an hour. So done everything I can till that stage, and then it'll be all cleaned up. So yeah, have a go. Make it alcoholic, put whatever jelly, whatever fruit, just make whatever trifle you want. And ambrosia, you can mix and match to the flavors that you like. So yeah, that's my 2 Christmas desserts I'm making. Yeah, and who knows what I'll make next year. But yeah, I've got my Christmas apron dirty, which is good. So have a great Christmas. And yeah, if this inspires you to give it a go, maybe a New Year's Eve, ambrosia. Awesome. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.